there's not a simple or quick or easy answer to this. If there was, everybody'd already be doing it.
With Kentucky's budget in a pinch, lawmakers like John Will Stacy are scrambling for solutions.
Any other questions at all? We'd be glad to answer any question you've got.
Despite this year's rally for higher education being called off due to the ice storm and a sudden snowstorm, Morehead State students and officials stormed the Capitol last Tuesday.
You can do the math. That's a lot of students.
MSU had special access to a forum-style conversation with area representatives. Students' main concern this year is the increase in state tuition from proposed budget cuts to universities. Tim Engel says public education should not be first on the chopping block.
Because education is really the first thing you want to fund. Because, if you cut education, you're really killing your workforce.
And remediate them before they get out of high school.
Carter County Representative Robin Webb says schools are still a top priority for legislators as the state spends 60% of its money on education. She says, however, in a 9-digit deficit, cuts need to be made across the board. Tim Engel says in the long term, making education suffer even more would just add to the problem.
It's just one of those things where you have to find other things. I mean, you can move money around, you can kind of dip into other programs, but education is one of those things that it's got to be there.
When it comes to affordable education, John Will Stacy reminded this reporter that even as a lawmaker, he is all too familiar with money trouble.
Next year, I'll have 4 children in college in Kentucky. So I understand the burdens that parents and students are going through to make education affordable.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Carl Gibson.